Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Grandma, and Grandpa. I believe this is the 4th day in a row where we've woken up and just consumed van content for hours upon end. I have been looking at vans. I've been doing a lot of research on different vans, Sprinter vans, cargo vans, city vans, Ford Transits. So much van research to try to be an informed buyer. I feel like I obsess over it once I get like a travel idea in my head and maybe dedicate too much time for it. I did work a little bit on the Green Room website today, put up some posts that needed to be updated, uploaded, but mostly van content because I think it's going to be a big step, big change in my life to have a vehicle like this. Just opens up a lot of endless opportunities. The van plan is to spend between maybe $8,000 to $12,000 on a vehicle that is large enough to live in. I want to be able to thrift in it, as in buying items, cleaning them if I have to, testing certain things. I'm going to try to stay towards one specific niche, electronics or vintage clothing, FBA things, so I'll be able to clean, test, package them if they're secondhand, or if I buy them new, be able to box them and ship them off same day or next day. Sleeping in parking lots, maybe by UPSs. I want to be able to sleep in the van if I do a pharmacy contract. I think I've worked 3 pharmacy contracts in New Mexico, and I want to be able to utilize the van if I go to a pharmacy contract so I don't have to get short-term housing. I can just drive the van straight to the state that I'm going to work at, work there for a couple months, and then continue traveling in the van. I think I'm narrowed down to maybe like 4 or 5 different van models. There's a lot of different ways I could go about this. Getting like a cheap disposable van, just like gutting it for maybe like $1,000 to $2,000, driving it until it breaks down, chuck that van or sell it for scrap if it breaks, and then buy another one just like that. Or I can spend up a little bit, a bigger mid-size Sprinter van, where I can build it out a little bit better, maybe live a little bit more comfortably. But I feel like converting from the bicycles to a van is going to be like a complete upgrade. This van thing that's going through the head is not going to come to a reality until probably July, but this is just like a documentation of the beginning stages of thought processes, research processes, budgeting, just like when it even started. I didn't just go out and buy a van one day randomly. There was actually a lot of thought and effort that went into it. I promised myself my next vehicle I would get would be a utility vehicle, meaning that I can transport motorcycles, I could transport a lot of boxes for FBA, easily thrift out of it, and then the possibility of living in it is just great because it would just lower cost of living and increase the ability to travel. Stretch the brain with minimalism, with ideas, innovations, different things to design and install. I think will be fun. I've never done a lot of electrical work, so I think the solar panel installation and the whole electrical system will be pretty fun to work on. But that's pretty much what we've been doing all day. It's been van for like the last, I don't know, what have we been vanning for, like 5 days? I think I'm gonna go downstairs, film a video with a nice tree background, and then hopefully get some motivation to work out. It's around 2 o'clock right now, and I am van obsessed. Today's been a very loungy, van researchy kind of day. Got done filming a video downstairs about saving money while traveling in Japan. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, like 10 tips or saving money, backpacking, cycling, traveling in Japan, something like that. Snack of the day, teeny. We got strawberry flavored teeny, chocolate flavored teeny. Biscuit with chocolate flavor confectionery. I think biscuit kind of just means like cracker, and then confectionery probably just means like sweet. They're flower shaped. It's such a plain cookie base with just a little bit of chocolate or a little bit of strawberry on it. I mean, it's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. I would not buy them again. So I wouldn't say stack of the day was a success, but I will give these to Cody. The sun is setting. I think we're gonna go skate. The temperature is gonna be dropped a little bit outside, and I really want to do a kickflip in Bangkok. I almost landed one yesterday, but I didn't have the camera on. But that's my goal today, is to be able to do a clean kickflip in Bangkok. How sick would that be if I could get that on camera? Let's do it. So it's crowded like crazy today. About 4 times as many people as yesterday. But we're gonna do a kickflip in Bangkok. By no means was it pretty. By no means was it pretty at all, but I successfully landed a kickflip in Bangkok. And the guard's whistling, he wants us to get out of here real bad. I've already put a hole in my shoe. Anyways, we are going to Koh Lipe tomorrow, which is one of the most beautiful islands in Thailand. So stick around for that. We gotta get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, Rachel said. If you guys are enjoying this content, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you have an encouraging comment, make sure you put it in the comment section, and I'll see you guys at 4 o'clock in the morning. Bye.